Hello, beautiful human. Thank you so much for clicking on our interview with Why Don't We? 5 guys, all unique, super talented. They're a trip. This interview is a trip. Try it out. Give it some time. I think you're going to enjoy it. Leave your honest feedback in the comment section below. We have a podcast, link in the description below, and we're kind of desperate, so please subscribe to our channel. Please. Love you. Okay. Enjoy.
Let's do this. Zach Show.
We got Heather.
Hi.
We got Dan, and we welcome to the studio Zach, Jonah,
Yep.
Daniel,
Yep.
Corbin,
Yeah.
and Jack.
You got it.
You got it.
Why don't we?
You got all 6 of us.
Hello.
You got us.
We have the same name.
It's good to be here.
You're so
And we
Daniel, we have the same name.
Oh my god,
Dude,
we have
Air
the
Five?
same name.
Oh my gosh.
relax.
We have the real same name here. So,
my gosh.
Zach and I share the spelling. Nobody here has the name Jack. I'm
And
sorry.
Jack and Daniel have the same hat.
Oh my gosh.
Rhyme with you guys.
Jack Daniels.
Jack,
No.
Zach. And then Jonah's just chilling. Hi, man.
Hey, what's up?
Jonah's here.
I'm here.
I'm very.
Jonah's just, he's in the band.
I am. I'm just in
He's
the
just
band.
kind of
That's-
he's kind of here.
We usually pronounce Jonah's name as Yona.
How long have you been wearing
Alright.
this?
Yone.
Yone.
since Christmas.
Did you hear that?
You have a bracelet on your
Yeah.
arm?
He's
Yeah,
been
just
wearing
this.
it since Christmas.
What is it? Who gave it to you?
My little
long time.
sister, Svea. She's 11 and she made it for me. So.
Aw,
That's really nice.
That's nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you shower with it?
I do.
It might have
I
germs
haven't
on
taken
it.
it off.
That's weird.
Yeah.
There might be germs.
You might not want to touch it, but it's cool.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm
His
just,
little sister
Well-
is the smartest 11-year-old.
She's a
Yeah.
smart cookie.
She has lots of fat.
She told me yesterday a fact about a chicken that it only has one oil gland on it.
What does that even mean? What
I
is
don't know,
that?
but
The
she
more you
knows what
know.
that means.
She reads like
Yeah.
70
She said it
books a
sticks
year.
out like this. It's just a little oil gland.
Do you ever think she's just making these things up?
She could be, but
that'd
I
be
don't think
hilarious.
she is.
No,
Okay.
she's so smart.
Then she's really
She's like really smart.
can we talk about family here? Like, how does it all work? Because you guys are super young, but you travel together.
Yeah.
How often are you seeing family? Where is family? Because
More now because
More
they're
now,
all
yeah.
living out here in LA for the most part. So.
okay, so you all are living out here, and you've moved your families here too.
Yeah.
Yes.
We actually all live in the same apartment complex.
Yeah, like
And we're literally like 2
Jonah
doors
lives
down from
the
each other.
apartment next to me. Zach lives 3 doors down.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Daniel's
3 doors down. Love
We
that
are
band.
a walking Friends episode. Like it's nuts.
We should have a
We
reality
should have a
TV show.
reality.
You-
It
TV
would
show.
be. I don't know if TV would play that.
It would be like, why don't we sing show?
I'd like that.
That's nice.
But I follow you all on Instagram, so I'm following each one of you individually, and I see somebody was driving to the rehearsal the other day, and people
Jack.
were running late.
That was
Oh, yes.
You ran late.
Oh wait, that
Well,
was the
Jack was
story.
running
Zach.
late first,
Well,
and then Zach was running really late.
You
And
know-
that's
Yeah.
usually what.
You know,
that's usually what goes
hey,
on.
okay.
to be fair, now that I've been driving with you guys, have good intentions. It's just something always seems to happen. Like
Yeah.
the maps
Yeah.
glitched out. I was with him when that
Sure.
happened,
It did.
and then. Okay, the last time I got nothing, he was just.
You're just late.
Yeah, the last time was just my fault.
Yeah.
Left late.
I admitted
Jack,
to it.
you
That's the
did.
thing,
That's
is,
good.
like-
And that was the one time I wasn't late, and they were like an hour late. So like,
Well, you were already at the shoot.
Yeah,
or
but-
the,
yeah, it's true.
the rehearsal.
The thing.
I mean,
Were any of us nervous though, having all of our families living in the same apartment complex? Because
No.
they all have to get along, right? You're going to see each other.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, they all get along.
Yeah.
they have
They're-
like dinners together and
Yeah.
stuff.
they go like
That's
night
nice.
swimming.
It's like
together.
one
It's
big
fun.
why don't we
Cool.
family.
They all celebrated his little sister's birthday the
Yeah.
other night, and they're all on a couch together.
His sister and her friend actually decorated our house, and to
Aw.
surprise my little
It's pretty
sister.
gnarly.
Oh my
So it's
gosh!
crazy.
Like 3 or 4 days ago, my little sister, she loves to cook. She watches like chef
knows
shows
how
and
to
stuff.
cook?
Yeah, she cooked a whole dinner for like all the other little kids
Svea?
at my house. Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is the same one that told me about the chicken.
Sister's
They know how to
genius.
cook?
She's a genius. Yeah.
Oh
She's a-
my god!
yeah.
She
I can make
Everything.
a bowl of
Stuff.
cereal,
There you
and that's
go.
like about it.
I can make Dutch baby pancakes.
Oh, Dutch baby
that's
Oh,
pancakes?
he did one
fancy.
time. It was really good. You gotta make those more.
I'm telling you, yo. I'm just saying. Like,
You got a
they're really
skill.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Dutch baby pancakes.
What is it? Well, but honestly, what does it feel to you guys and mean to you guys that your families literally left their lives behind to be here with you in LA?
That is.
We
crazy.
would not be here if they didn't do that. So we literally owe them the world. Like
Yeah.
we're so thankful for
They-
them. And still, the fact that like they're just so happy for us with everything going on is like.
They've always been like our #1 supporters since day
Yeah.
one. So I mean, obviously, when success comes our way, we want to share that with them. So
And they love LA. LA is just
it's just the
They
place.
do. It is
It's
a
just
spot.
so fun.
It's really
They're all
hard to
out
hate.
tanning by a
Yeah.
pool and just chilling. That was a phone that fell. Yeah.
Oh, whose phone?
It's Jonas.
Jonas. See, he can't land the flip. baby.
Cuts to Mo literally crawling behind you guys.
Oh, there. Yep. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That was nice.
Thank you.
I mean, really, you've also worked really hard, so your career's gotten to a point where it's it's okay for them to come out, and there's security in you coming out, because I don't think you guys are breaking up anytime soon, and there's no real end in sight as of this moment.
We're
Probably
in a
like
long-term
we've actually
relationship.
already planned the ending. of the
If
band.
we fight, we have like
We've
a
already-
set pair of
Daniel,
boxing
We've already
gloves.
planned the ending of the band.
Oh yeah, it's. Oh, I
How
can't say
does-
the date.
It's like in a week from now.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Before the album drops, we're
Yeah.
gonna end the band.
So we're stopping
Sorry,
right there.
world.
No, yeah. If we ever fight, we have like these set boxing gloves that we have to put on, and we just hash it out.
Yeah,
You
we
hit
just-
each other.
We literally have to like we go into the ring and then
Into the ring.
Is there a
We
ring?
actually just kind of like don't fight much, to be
Yeah.
honest.
We don't.
I
No.
feel like you guys.
If
you
we
go.
do, it's like 2 seconds, and then we say I love you.
Yeah,
at the
and then
end
we're
of
like,
it. I love you, bro. You know it.
we're still
Yeah.
living like.
That's called family.
Oh,
This idea that you can fight and then
Yeah.
seconds later you realize that it's all based in love.
Are we brothers?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I
No, you have
40
a different
brothers.
mom than me.
Oh, that's true. Brother from another
I
mother.
thought you
Sorry.
guys were related.
Oh my gosh, really?
Really?
I mean, you guys all kind of
Hey,
have a
what am I
similar
gonna
look.
say in 3,
Okay.
2, 1? Banana.
Banana.
Wow, you
That's
planned that.
What?
You planned that.
47. Oh, one more time.
3, 2, 1.
Lion. Oh,
I don't know. I didn't know that last
I
one.
didn't know that. One.
I don't know how that one happened. That was cool. All right. Anyways,
But seriously though, there will be sometimes I keep cutting you off.
No, go.
There's literally sometimes like
Zach,
that.
stop cutting off Zach.
I'm so sorry, Zach. But like we'll like wake up and we won't even see each other in the morning, but we'll see each other in the afternoon. We'll all be wearing like the same thing.
Yeah.
Like we'll be matching and we don't
it's
even mean
crazy.
to.
yo, it gets weird though. Like one day I'll be like, you know, I'm gonna wear yellow and orange today because no one does that. And then I walk downstairs and he's got like a tie-dye orange and yellow shirt on. I'm like, oh my
It's the
gosh.
funniest thing.
I mean,
Every time.
if you add up the amount of hours that you've all spent together since 2016,
Oh, boy.
it's massive.
I think it's 800 trillion.
That's quite a number.
It's actually yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We know everything about each other.
Do you really?
Everything. Honestly.
Like,
Maybe like
Like
99%.
I know
of
how
things.
big Jack's big toe is.
Oh,
my gosh,
wow.
I didn't know.
I know
where
the
that was going.
I
diameter.
did not know where that was going.
how big would you say it is?
I was
Okay,
like, oh no,
okay.
Zach is saying this. It
Guys,
might go to another
guys.
place.
I know the diameter of Corbin's butt cheeks.
Good to know.
From looking at it, or did you
And
actually
radius.
measure it, or?
I actually measured it. Like,
But you guys do share hotel rooms. You don't get separate ones.
Yeah.
All right.
We do.
Any more questions?
Oh, I was sleeping and
Yeah.
measured it. Wow.
I just really wanted to know more than that.
As
I guess
we all
I have
do.
to never sleep again.
Who shacks up with who?
Corbin
Shacks
and
up.
I
Like
usually.
in a hotel room.
I'm with
Well,
Evan.
Yeah.
Probably
Evan,
me and Jack.
Uncle E.
Uncle E,
Okay, so it's you,
us two,
Jonah Corbin.
them two, which
We're
is
like-
not a great duo. to have
They are
in a
late
hotel.
every morning.
No, we're not. Listen, say that. I'm only late because of Zach.
How?
Like, because I will be ready to leave, and then Zach's like, no, wait for me. And I'm like, why do I need to wait?
You are the company you keep, my
And
friend.
so I'm like, fine, I'll wait. Like, I mean, I guess.
I could totally see this being an honest
They
answer.
do always walk down together. They do always come right up to the
It's almost like when girls
Hand
all
in
go to the
hand.
bathroom together and you're like, what is going Like they walk down out of the elevator like shoulder to shoulder.
Like 15 minutes after we're supposed
All right,
to.
whatever.
like
whatever.
15 hours after.
So okay,
But we somehow managed to get places on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
do
think
a
it's
job.
because our management
Besides
just tells
today,
us,
I'm
like,
so sorry.
Well,
the
Tyler
wrong
has to
time.
call me like 3 times.
Yeah, no, what usually happens is like we'll be waiting in the room. Like, all right, we're ready to go. And Zach's like, well, no one's called us yet. I'm like, well,
Okay,
that's how
okay.
this works. They call you when there's a problem, bro.
I know. I know.
This
That's
is
funny.
this
Just
is
need to get it
therapy.
through my head sometimes. You know? It's so hard.
It's funny.
So
Has there? I'm interested in this idea that you all know everything about each other because
okay.
We do.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
ask me something.
you can't tell me that there hasn't been a secret that you've kept from one another.
We know some interesting facts about
Yeah,
each
we
other.
do.
Yeah.
We probably don't know
We came out with a
every
book that
little
has
last
some of those in
detail
it.
about each other, but I mean, we know as much as we should. You know what I mean? We know as much about each other as we should.
I
at
know
this
a
point.
good amount about you, Corbin.
You should.
I know. More.
You should.
And you should.
Oh,
I know
Corbin,
more than
I
you
know.
think too.
oh God, I'm gonna say
I don't know more than you think.
I know you're
it
social
all.
Okay, that's good.
Jonah, I know a
okay,
lot more
cool.
than you.
You want to know Corbin's social security number?
Yes, please. He's probably rich now, so let's go.
You wanna know
Oh,
Jack's-
it's like 1-4. No, I'm just kidding.
Imagine like he actually says it.
Does he actually know
that would be tragic.
No, but I'm just.
I don't know what I do.
But when you first get into this group and you don't know all of you, how long does it take for you to like break down walls and be vulnerable
yeah.
around
Well,
each other?
actually, we were friends before the group, so
all of you?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All of
we
us.
all knew each other.
How?
Because we were solo
Tinder,
artists.
you know the app. Tinder.
Of course, I know the app.
There you go.
Yeah, we all
I-
swiped right.
I
Actually,
super like Daniel.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow, Super like is a great
I swiped
way.
left
Yeah.
on him, but then I saw that he super liked me, so I was like, I'll give him a chance. And
Yeah,
then-
it's kind of messed up the way it worked.
but
No, we were solo artists, and we were
On the
touring
radio.
around doing these like social media type shows.
Okay.
And we all kind of just met through that. And
Yep.
at one point, a couple years ago now, we all had a week off, and we just like correlated. We're like, "Yo, you guys want to go to LA,
Airbnb.
hang out?" And at the time, I was just like planning to like kind of grow each other's followings and like maybe jam out a little bit. But it wasn't like we're gonna make a band.
We played more
we didn't
FIFA
think
than
at all
sang
that we were gonna
together.
make a band.
Yeah, but when we did sing together, it was like, okay, there's something here. We should see what we could do. I don't know.
Why don't we make a band?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
how it
that was
happened.
kind of
Wow,
creepy.
that was
Kinda
strange.
crazy.
You've never done that before?
So,
Oh,
what
handshake.
what is the first song you sing, and like when do you decide to try to all sing together?
I think
What
it was
was the-
Cotton Eye Joe. We
That's
Good
what I like
one.
we did
Yeah,
like
ready,
a
guys?
like
One.
a five.
beef, got
Not been a long time ago.
I sing the wrong
Where did you
lyrics.
come from? Where did you go?
Where did you come from? God, nah,
Eh, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na. Where did you go? Where did you come from?
And it was just magic.
I mean, to be honest with you, if that's what hooked you,
Yeah.
you saw a diamond in the rough.
That inspired the song "Hooked" actually too.
But
We were like, nope.
All lies.
no, it probably was like some Ed Sheeran song or something.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Which is kind of crazy because fast forward to now, we just did a song with Ed Sheeran, the Trust Fund Baby. He wrote
Love
it, so
that
it's
record.
just
Oh,
like
nice.
Thanks. man.
crazy
love
to
you.
see how things went. You know, now we're here.
What do you think about sharing Ed Sheeran with another boy band? Because he wrote some songs for Pretty Much.
oh, really?
I mean, hey, good
That
for
man is
Ed.
writing for everybody.
They're like, what?
That man is like, dare you. If you can get a song,
Him.
if you can get a song from the king of songwriting, then
You're doing
you
something
know,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more power to you.
it's all love. It's all love.
It is all
Yeah.
love.
Is it all love?
Yeah, it is all
I mean,
love.
yeah,
We're all doing our things. We're all doing our little things.
Yeah.
And only briefly, what is the biggest difference between you guys and everything else out there?
What makes you better?
Well,
That's the question.
we're kind of like
We're
a
just
man.
us.
We're like a man band.
there you go. That's the question.
Daniel,
What makes you better?
you're a man?
Dude,
You're
do
a
you
man.
see? Do you see this?
No, I
haven't
can't.
shaved- I shaved yesterday,
Wow.
and it's
I'm gonna be
already.
honest. That's been happening to
Feel
me
it.
like more recently
Feel
now.
Facial hair?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, facial hair is good.
Do you all
Yeah,
pet
dude.
each other after you grow a couple of strings of hair?
Like occasion, yeah, most of the time.
I usually pet Corbin. He's
I think
really
what
nice.
kind of I think what kind of
Super
sets us
soft.
apart from
Thank you,
everybody else
Jonah.
is that. Sorry, I'm trying to be like the responsible one here, guys.
It's good.
Always,
we
always.
need him. See,
I
there's
think what,
We do
what
need
sets us
that.
apart is like I was saying, we were all solo artists and we were actually friends before this. So it wasn't like we were like just thrown together like, hey, you guys have to like pretend to be friends.
buddies.
And this whole like
It wasn't fabricated.
It wasn't fabricated
No.
in any way, and it was very just organic. And
Yeah.
we do the music that we want to do. There's nobody telling us, hey, you have to do this song, you have to say this, you have to. I mean, it's literally just us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even coming up to signing with this label Atlantic now, we've been working a lot with Craig Kalman, who's like the chairman of Atlantic, and the guy just really takes our input into consideration, which is really cool. Like he respects that we, take pride in the fact that we kind of make our own decisions. So it's cool.
Is that a little scary sometimes?
Knowing us five, it probably is for everyone else around us.
But not for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, us
But-
6 are just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, us 6 love it.
Us
so.
6 love it.
So when you're in the studio and you're making records, so like,
Where's the sixth spot?
I think this is their
Oh, it's
joke.
Frederick. He's over there.
They just can't
He's
count.
mic'd up. You guys
You can't see or hear him?
Do you guys really have an
You didn't hear
imaginary
this whole time?
friend?
Sorry, I'm so bad with math. I meant 5.
I meant 6.
Talk. That is one of the singles.
Oh,
Yeah, talk.
Yes. Are we gonna
Talk.
talk about it?
We sing it.
Oh my gosh.
Ready? Talk.
Oh, that's yeah.
Talk to me, talk to me.
That's not it.
I don't know if
either.
that's
not
Oh,
it.
you guys sing the hook. That's the best part.
We go breaking up like so.
I love the hook.
Did it for me.
Thank you, man.
Oh,
Don't think
I
so.
love
Never
you.
get back.
You know what's cool? The producer
better.
was actually a Dutch guy, and I'm half Dutch, so we got in the studio
Nice.
and we're banging out this record, and man just starts talking about growing up in Amsterdam and stuff like that, and I was like, "What? My
When we were
like
done, I was
whole
like,
family
"Donkey
lives
Bell."
over there."
Wait, so how does it like? Does he present you with a full song done, and then you guys decide who's gonna sing what?
It depends on the
Sometimes.
record.
Yeah, it depends on
'cause
the record.
Some writers will come into a session with nothing and want to collaborate with you. So there's a
Yeah.
guy, Prince Charles. I gotta just shout him out because
Oh, so
we have a
amazing.
song,
Yeah.
a couple songs on the album that we did with him, and the guy is just so like willing to collaborate. And then there's some writers that like to write on their own, and they'll present these songs to you and be like, "Do you want to sing? You know, do you
then-
want to
And
try
if the
cutting this
song's a
song?" And
banger.
if it's a beautiful
Yes.
song,
Then yeah.
you want to be like, "Yeah, I want to put," but you still put your spin on it. You know,
Yeah,
you
of
can
course.
change it up, make it your own, add your own kind of ad libs in it and stuff. So
And there's always times where like we'll switch a lyric or we'll switch a couple lyrics maybe to fit an idea better or to
Fit us
pertain
better.
more to
It's
who
honestly
we are.
just
So it's
a
like
huge collaborative
yeah,
process.
you never get something that's presented
You go. You just
Yeah.
gotta get the juice.
They're pretty
going,
tasty.
Yeah, they're really tasty. I
Freshly
tasted
pressed.
Never mind.
They're freshly
That was
pressed.
really-
Oh, some orange juice right now.
Would you consider yourself a boy band?
Yeah, dude. That's
man
well, we're
band.
more,
five dudes.
more of a man band.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Like,
definitely.
because I'm a man.
Oh yeah, you're definitely men.
Like
I
I
think-
was saying, yo.
I can tell by the facial hair.
I'm growing. Yeah, I'm growing some hair now. So.
No, I
You know-
think it's inevitable that people are gonna call us a boy band because
Yeah.
we're 5 guys in a band. So
I think there
Yeah,
is like an odd connotation to the word in the present day, though, a boy band. But the Beatles were a boy band,
yeah.
and they don't fit that sound that today kind of holds of a boy band. And so
Yeah.
we're kind of, we all love the Beatles, and we almost want to bring back that idea of like, if we like this type of music, and this is what people think we should do, why can't we just do what we like to do? And that's what we've been doing, you know. So
I vibe with that.
Yeah,
You
but
know-
isn't the Beatles played instruments? Isn't that why they would consider you guys a boy band and them just a band?
Well,
I guess.
I mean, well, sometimes we incorporate instruments too. Though, like, we'll bring out like in our live show, we bring out a beat pad and like Daniel.
just wait, though. We're gonna,
Yeah,
we're
like-
adding. We're
It's
We have something.
it's
cool.
all
all
growth.
coming.
It's
It's
all
coming.
growth, my friend.
it's kind of like iPhones, you know. It started at like
Ideas are
iPhone.
turning.
Generation 1.
Yeah.
now
Right
the
now.
X.
Now we're at
Yeah.
the X, and you're like, wow, my face can open my iPhone.
And now Apple has $1 million.
I don't think we necessarily fit the boy band stereotype sound wise, music wise. But I mean, we are like they said earlier, we are 5
Yeah.
guys in a band, so we
Physically.
for sure embrace the boy band term.
I think a like long-term goal, it would be so dope if like guys could be like, yeah, I support a boy band. And that's
I do.
Yeah.
I
mean, like-
love boy bands.
Dude,
Yeah.
Oh.
I love you.
I-
That's what's up.
And your name.
I
Amazing.
love boy bands.
I love
So-
your name.
I do think that a lot of people will, but it takes the right band. So I think
Yeah,
that's,
for
that's
sure.
what we
Exactly.
wanted.
Backstreet was able to do it. NSYNC was able to do it. There will be bands that can break through and kind of bridge whatever divide there is between your not typical boy band fan and like your teenage girl.
Yeah.
It's going to happen because great music is great music and it's so unifying.
Yeah.
You're on your
Also,
way.
guys love One Direction. They're just kind of afraid to admit they love One Direction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For us, it's like,
One
why
Direction was
even be
huge.
afraid?
Yeah, you put on What Makes You Beautiful, every guy's singing along.
They know
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Exactly.
They're
That's
just doing
true.
it like
Exactly.
this.
I'll sing
The
that
other
song.
day, I knew every word. Like,
Exactly.
I can't lie. Like,
You're just like kind of like, that's what makes me, you know. Yeah.
What is the hardest part about being in a group like this?
Probably
Having
like
Probably
living out of
being-
a suitcase.
Being in enclosed spaces.
trying not
together.
to wear the same clothing articles.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what sucks?
Jack,
I saw this
we're
thing the
wearing
other
same
day.
hat.
I mean,
Charlie Puth's
yeah.
tour bus, right?
Yeah.
There's like 4 bunks on the side, and you go in the back, and like the whole back is like a king size bed, and like he has like a whole room back there. But obviously, he's just one guy. You can't fit 5 of those in one bus. So we have to like get our condo bunks, and like we all have to.
And who gets the big
We
bathroom?
are on a tour bus.
But we do make the back room like a lounge, so
Got
it's
it.
got like couches and a table. That's where we,
We got
usually
like a
set up
little
the studio.
setup with a like mic, and we like record.
But when I saw him in a king bed, I was like, Mr. Putherson, God.
Charles,
That man knows how to live.
Oh yeah.
he's got a
That's dope, dude.
caterer on it, like a chef on his tour.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Because he's rich.
he's Charlie
Someday.
Puth.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
He's
so
a
rich.
person.
He's got money. He mixed that album of his in like a Maserati or something.
Imagine.
Was that what it was? It was something. It's some
Yeah, something like
handcrafted
that.
He was in an Aston
six-figure
Martin,
vehicle.
wasn't he?
Aston Martin.
Ashton Martin.
Charlie said he would go to his driveway and listen to the final mixes to make sure they're okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
car mixes
Bozzy
are
had the
best,
Maserati.
Bozzy bought a Maserati?
No, he was renting it.
Bozzy rhymes so much.
He was
Oh,
renting
I
it.
thought he had a McLaren.
Oh, it was a McLaren.
Yeah, a
Bozzy bought a
McLaren.
Zach just got a Camaro.
Yeah, do you guys have a lot of money?
Wow. Yeah, I think I'm
Straightforward.
worth like
Enough
$2
to
billion.
live
You guys are doing all right.
a fun
I
life.
could buy a smart car right now.
Wow.
There you
I
go.
actually
I
just
like
leased
that.
a Beamer though for my family.
Oh,
It's
nice.
very accomplishing.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I bought a Camaro.
Nice.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I got a whole 24 pack of Fiji water delivered on
Whoa.
Amazon now. It's my
You're
house.
living.
Yeah.
The finest water, and you didn't have to leave.
2 hour free delivery.
Because they know you.
Man.
We're just kind of breaking into the money world of things. Like
Yeah. There you
breaking
go.
into the.
There's more to
yeah,
make.
We'll see. There's more.
Oh,
There's more to
out
make.
there.
There's more to make.
More to
Yeah.
make.
Yeah, but there's also more music.
There's
to make.
way
That's
more
what's
music
up.
to make.
They go hand in hand. Is it
Exactly.
hard with your life right now to even think about a relationship or to have a relationship?
You know, we're guys, we flirt, but
Yeah.
With each
but
other?
there's it's you know.
It's this is a tough life to have a relationship in, I can imagine. So.
Yeah, and you're spending all that time backstage playing Fortnite when you could be like giving eyes to girls in the crowd.
Yeah.
But
There's-
I mean, at the same time,
Or
we're,
you
we're
could be just
teenage
racking up
guys,
snipes,
and,
you know what I mean?
we're interested in girls. We
Couple
go on,
dubs.
you know, we go on dates and stuff.
But like,
Yeah.
but,
We're normal.
but where do you find people, right? Like,
Tinder. That's how we found each other.
Tinder,
actually.
Yeah, there you go.
I go on a Meggle
Tinder's very
usually.
useful.
Oh,
Yo,
the
there's this new
scariest
one.
website on the internet.
I
It's
just
the
saw
worst
this new
website
app
ever.
That's like
Chat roulette.
even weirder. It's like one-on-one. Yeah, okay. There's like a new Omegle coming through.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
What is it?
It's
I don't
gonna
know
get
what Omegle
crazy.
is.
Wait, what's it called?
oh, it's like
I
a
forget.
it's a
Do you know
random
what
video
chat
chat
roulette
site.
is?
Oh yeah, it's chat roulette.
It's basically
Gotcha.
that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Listen,
Yeah.
You found
Okay.
a new one?
There's a new one emerging.
Oh.
You
like
know.
how Daniel
I was on
knows this.
Venice. I was like skating down Venice, and some dude walked up to me with this thing saying like, and I was like, I'm good, man. I don't want the flyer. Like,
But really, you know it now. So the advertising
He was
worked.
handing out
You're
flyers.
about to-
advertising on the
talking about it on-
Zach Sang show.
He was handing out flyers.
oh my
for
gosh, you
Omegle.
got me.
Yeah, he
Dang,
knows
I
how
didn't
to
even
do
take
that.
the flyer.
Are you actually on Tinder? Are you cool with doing that? Like, would you go
I'm
on?
not on Tinder.
I know, we actually did.
I used to like a few years ago,
Yeah.
but you know,
We
I think
had
we've
our
graduated
moments.
past
Yeah.
that.
Whoa, excuse me. I'm very much on it. Paying for the premium, $10 a month.
Wow.
Whatever
You guys-
suits your fancy, man.
Low key, I probably spend about $50 a month in dating apps. So I'm
Has
not
it
gonna lie.
ever worked for you?
Does
Has
it
Tinder
work?
ever
Yeah.
worked?
Does it like,
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah,
couple
I've
stories.
definitely hooked up with people off of Tinder, and I've definitely gone on dates with people off Tinder.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm on Raya too.
Yeah, you're on Raya.
That's
Okay.
the celebrity
oh, what?
one.
That's like a nice.
Oh,
one.
wait,
What's it called?
That one cost me like
Raya.
$75 for the year. That was expensive.
Oh my.
Not that bad
But
for the
Is it
year.
useful? Like, does it work better than Tinder? Or is it?
Yeah, I mean,
But you could end up dating like Ashley Tisdale or something.
that's
like
exactly who I want. Sharpay Evans, High School Musical.
Ashley, I don't know why
Exact
you're
same.
not
Better than
that's
Ashley Tisdale.
Oh, speaking of
I
Ashley
was-
Tisdale, did anybody get Shay Mitchell's number when you guys were working with her?
She wanted-
tried.
she's like trying to kiss me and stuff. But like,
You had to tell her, hold on, calm down.
Business
Yeah.
first.
no,
Yeah.
actually, Shay's really cool.
Shays Mitchell.
Shay's Mitchell.
I don't think I
Her Mitchell.
asked her
is
for
really
her
cool.
digits. I don't think I did. No.
Can't remember though.
No.
Yeah, no, we never.
No, I
really asked
didn't.
for her digits.
Definitely didn't.
I mean, like she just tried to kiss me. That was weird. Man. I'm just kidding.
She's way out of my league.
Yeah, she's too tall.
Maybe in a
for
couple
me.
years.
Maybe.
No, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
she. How old is she? 30.
Does she
She's
have a
30.
boyfriend?
She's not 30.
No, she was. She was
Yes,
30
she
years old.
yeah.
She
Yes.
does not look it.
On God.
She looked good.
I remember her. She told me she was 30. I was like,
She's 31.
She had a dope.
31
She had a
years,
dope
yeah.
music playlist.
Wow.
I do remember that.
Who's the oldest out of all of you?
me.
Me.
I promise it's me, guys.
It's Jonah.
Yeah, Jonas. Jonas 20.
Can't you just tell? Just look at him. He
He's
just
like
looks
bigger.
like a man.
Like in proportion, he's like a little bit
he's
bigger.
bigger. Yeah.
It's like if it was at a 2 to 3 ratio and you made it a 3 to 4, like it's just like
I don't know if this is like a compliment. Or
No, it is. It is. You're the most
Thank you.
manly of us all.
You are very sexy.
that is his real chest.
He's not manly.
There's a real love and admiration between all of you.
Oh my gosh.
Longest fight you've been in, even though a majority are
oh.
really quick.
Literally, I think like
It was
an hour or two.
probably no later than that.
That's
If
healthy.
if it happens late at night, you'll just go to sleep and you wake up the next morning and like you don't even really have to talk about it. It's just fine.
You just
I
reset.
It's just fine.
I think I can
Yeah.
truly say I've never been in a fight with one of the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never
Well,
like.
Jonah's like the
Yeah.
only
Jonah
one.
just like whenever we have our little like misunderstandings,
I have to like settle
Jonah
it.
just steps out.
He
and
finds,
goes-
like, some kind
does
of-
something else.
You're a
And you
peer
don't
mediator.
even realize he steps out until after the fight's done. And you're like, wait,
You're like,
Jonah?
wait.
He just grabs something and goes.
He like hides.
I can't do it, man.
You don't like
I don't
He's a
like
peacekeeper.
conflict.
altercations?
I don't like conflict.
Interesting.
I just like good vibes.
Jonah, I think your pants suck.
Wow. Jonah,
He
you
does
told
that and he does
Jonah, you told me how much you love those pants and that they were a good find. Defend your pants.
Can you hold your
I
leg
don't
up?
like him, man.
I like them.
Jonah, can you put your
I
leg
don't
up?
like him.
Yeah, can you stick that leg right there?
Oh, those are good pants.
Oh.
Yeah,
They're
they match
great
the
pants.
shoes.
Those are good
There's
pants.
my mic.
Yep.
You
Bye.
be quiet, Zach. Those are good pants.
I know,
Zach
sorry.
actually has the same pair of pants, just in black, so
yeah.
he can't really talk too much.
Okay.
Oh, what? I've been
But-
sitting on a pillow that's the same color as my hoodie this whole time.
No one knew.
I wonder if it
That
made you
says
look
good
fat.
I
vibes.
just like pulled this out. Like, wow.
I wonder if it made him look like